What up, everybody, and welcome back for another one. Before we get started, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell so that way you will be informed when yours truly posts another video. So, real quick, I just want to touch base on this article real quick. But it says, which is an article from Cointelegraph, that Adobe offers users the ability to verify NFT marketplace creations through the metadata. To me, this is good. This is a step in the right direction. And I say that because since we're actually moving digital now, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. We're heading towards a cashless society, and we're going towards a digital society. It's just inevitable. I mean, it's the future. We're wasting trees, and we talk about wanting to be eco-friendly, but we're wasting trees. Paper literally does come from trees. I don't know if you ever heard that expression. Well, I'm pretty sure you have. Money doesn't grow on trees. Well, it technically does, because we cut down trees to make paper, and paper is literally the element to make money. But I feel like we're going to a cashless society, a digital society, a digital world, and for people like myself, the average consumer like myself, and these sellers are going to be able to be put into place to have the ability to verify NFTs since we are moving towards digital. I believe this is actually great. The headline goes on and talks about, it says the software company's content credentials can add an NFT creator's wallet address and social media information to the metadata of tokens listed on the marketplace. That's actually pretty dope. This is just to give that added security for people like myself and for people like you who are watching, to be able to know whether or not an NFT that you're buying is actually the legitimate NFT. Because there's some, for example, like I'm not going to say his name. There's a recent rapper out there. I forget his name, actually, a matter of fact, but he created an NFT that had over, I want to say like 1 million copies of his album. And it was listed like 1 of 1 million and 2 of 1 million, so forth. It's pretty much to let people know that there's only 1 million of those. And I believe what's happening now with this partnership, that's going to allow us and buyers and sellers to be able to actually legit check these NFTs will be great, because this will be able to actually tell us whether or not an NFT is real or if it's actually been like duplicated. But then the article goes on by saying many NFT marketplaces are allowing digital collectors to identify artwork based on the wallet addresses of its creator through a partnership with a software giant, Adobe. And I'm glad that this partnership is coming up, because it says that Adobe said it would be partnering with a major NFT marketplace, including OpenSea. OpenSea and Adobe put together, this is a great partnership. And I was looking around to see if anybody was talking about this. And for what I noticed and for what I picked up at the moment, at me currently recording, no one has actually mentioned about OpenSea and Adobe. This is actually huge for the NFT world. I wonder, would Adobe then support, all the blockchains that actually have NFTs? So like we know it's probably going to have Ethereum on it. We know possibly it's going to be Cardano. And I know the XRP ledger just started, doing an NFT fund for creators. So hopefully it's going to have that in there. And I want to say Solana. I want to say Solana, but I want to say Solana is in that group also. But it says here that the partnership furthers our commitment to empowering users with more tools as we collectively rethink how we transfer digital goods on the internet, said an OpenSea spokesperson. And it says, working in tandem with market leaders like Adobe, which is still phenomenal because Adobe is like a household name for, computer geeks like myself, for nerds like myself, and just for all over the place. Like they're making their name everywhere. The mobile department, computer wise, classrooms, everywhere. But it says here that Adobe and the growing NFT community, we will keep providing features to increase trust and transparency across the metaverse. Then it goes on by saying, the feature will seemingly have the option for NFT creators to remain pseudonymous. I can't say that right today, guys. I'm sorry. With them choosing to display crypto addresses linked to their online identity or full real social media profiles. You know what? I like that because if you give the people the option to whether or not to show who they are and to show who they're not, that's great because especially when it comes to like the top tier celebrities, like say, for example, if let's just say, I'll give a good person, Tom Brady, for example. I just recently talked about Tom Brady giving a fan one full Bitcoin for exchange for his 600th career touchdown pass. So, for example, if whatever the reason Tom Brady decided to sell something or digitize something, I don't even know why I said football, but if Tom Brady would decide to sell something and create something, let's just say he just goes off and does like a rap career or something and he wants to sell it digitally. If he could actually make his name known on his profile. So with a verified check, like the Twitters, like the Instagrams, like the YouTubes, he could have his name verified and saying, this is him. And it's specifically coming from this address so that way somebody can actually purchase either a piece of his rap song or a piece of a digitized football. Actually, I shouldn't have said Tom Brady. Let's take The Rock, for example. He just came out with a new song. Let's just say if he wanted to digitize and turn his song into an NFT and say people could purchase that and it would only be 1 million ever created. Let's say that, for example. If he were to do that, he would then make his name known on his profile to let people know it's coming directly from him. So that way the traffic would actually go straight through his name and no one else's. That makes it a perfect way for us to buy and sell goods from the actual person versus someone who says that it's real and it's really not. So I do think that this is a big deal. This partnership is huge. OpenSea is one of the largest NFT marketplace by daily trading volume. So them partnering with Adobe, it just tells me further that we're on the right path to adoption. It tells me further that everything that we thought was right really was right. Everything that we had a suspicion on, that we just had that anchoring feeling in our brain or in our heart, that tells me that we're on the right path. And that tells me that Moore's Law is correct. As technology grows, so will other people, and so will the speed, where it comes to block sizes, whatever the case may be. As people evolve, technology is going to evolve. It's just that perfect. And it also goes out by saying that the platform recently faced some criticism on the crypto space after OpenSea head of the product was accused of pumping the prices of NFTs. But that's just he say, she say. I've heard about this. Do I necessarily believe it? That's not from me for decide whether or not he was actually doing it. Is market manipulation out there? Yes, it's out there. Is it illegal right now? No, it's not illegal because the market's not regulated, but we want it to be regulated in a way to where it, again, here's that phrase, and again, to where it doesn't stifle any type of innovation. But we do want regulation to prevent these type of pump and dumps from happening because it happens all the time. Whether or not somebody moves a Bitcoin wallet that has over 300,000 Bitcoin from one address to the next just to scare people to dump it. Stuff like that happens. Do we want that to change? Yes. But are we evolving enough to, to notice that those type of things don't really try to move the market? Yeah, there's still some people that, get bothered by it. But ultimately, technology is evolving. Our minds should be evolving. The NFT market space is evolving. And I'm really happy for this partnership. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this partnership with Adobe and OpenSea, because I think this is going to be great, not only for buyers, but for sellers. That way, for people like me, I can be able to fact check and actually legitimize whether or not the NFT token that I'm actually buying is real or not. But let me know how you feel about it. As always, make sure, please, please, please don't forget, always click that notification bell so that way you'll be able to know when I post another video. Please, 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 it's really important that you do that. And make sure you also subscribe to my channel also. I would greatly appreciate it. As always, stay focused, stay locked in. Peace.